I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, so Wheaton, Illinois, and I lived there for the past 23 years. I grew up around Wheaton College because that's where my dad teaches. He's the orchestra conductor there, so I was always around music. And it was in college, really, where I decided, okay, this is something that's not just a hobby for me, this is what I do. I wasn't an audio engineering major. Our school didn't have that program, but I made it work. You don't have to go to an audio school necessarily to become an audio engineer. I was playing in a band and we just had a lot of fun recording. I learned a lot in that process, and being in that I realized, okay, I want to be a music producer, I want to be an audio engineer on that side of things. One of my friends who's a filmmaker, he talked to me and he said, hey, have you ever done sound design? Have you ever done, audio for film? He kind of encouraged me and he said, just do a little demo. He said, take a clip from a major movie, strip all the audio away, and then recreate it all yourself. I took a clip from Ratatouille, from Transformers. Little clips like that I started doing, and then the filmmaker friend who encouraged me to do those clips eventually said, we'd love to have you work with us on these films. So I got connected to Zach through Andrew Gerlicher because Andrew and I both went to Wheaton College in Illinois. He sent Zach a little video I did, some demo sound design. Eventually, I heard back from Zach and he's like, hey, I've got this video coming up and was wondering if you could do some sound design. So we were all over the country for a lot of those videos. Zach was here, I was in Chicago, Andrew was in Atlanta, but it was really fun working on those projects even though I had never met him face to face. Chris Lord-Alge, he's a great mixer, and one thing that he talks about is he mixes like he's driving a race car. He gets his faders and his board ready with all the tracks. He knows exactly where things are, turns on the mix, rolls the tape, and he just goes. It influenced me to feel more of the heart of it, doing sound design with the heart and the emotions of it rather than calculating everything, saying, okay, we need this frequency down here because if this is down, then this can shine. So it's more about mixing with emotion and working fast. I was working on a film and there was a scene, a very crucial scene in the movie that just had not fully come together yet. And I was working on it. I sent a copy to the director and he responded back and he said, I've watched that scene hundreds of times and there's a new life to it and it finally feels right. There's finally something about that scene that made him cry again. That was worth it for me. The goal of an audio engineer in the sound design world is to kind of disappear. You want to just enhance the experience. I really want people to walk out of the movie or finish a YouTube video and just be like, I get that story. In the end, it's about story for me. And any way that I can be a part of that is really exciting.